Hi everyone, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is going to be a reading for January 2024 for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and all other placements that you find relevant to your story. So first of all, we're going to get some oracle cards for January 2024 for the sign of Pisces. Okay, so we have a group of them already. 1, 2, 3, just 3. Let's see. Songs, synesthesia, spirits, communion, modulation. Next we have masters, deepest fears, bravery, temperance, and selflessness. And then we have knowledge, nonverbal communication, time and space, and generations. So let's see if we have some more. Yeah, it's okay like that. Or, okay, we have more. 2 more. So, cosmos, globalization, playfulness, the self, and spontaneity. Beautiful. And test, envy, fear, target, hard choices, and separation. Okay. So now for some tarot cards for the sign of Pisces. January 2024. They're really not, easy to shuffle, so I see some resistance. I feel we have the burden, we have non-existence or no-thingness, politics, celebration, the excluded, patience. We have 3 more. So let's see how I can place them all here. I don't think it will fit, so things keep changing, right? So let go, non-attachment, to be more specific, sharing, beautiful, and understanding. What a beautiful, inspiring card, right? So I can see there's a lot of blessings from the Holy Spirit for you in this coming January. And it's some inspiration, very profound realization that will make you overcome or even master a certain situation. I feel like it's work related, but it has to do with some sort of creation that you have or responsibility. Maybe some sort of problem solving. Okay, so yeah, I see that maybe you were hit with something that you weren't expecting, some unexpected change. That's what I also felt like with the changing of the placements of the cards, like something changed abruptly and without you controlling the situation. And now you're trying to solve some sort of problem it created. I think it's created a problem with other people, with a group of people. And maybe even you parted ways with that group of people. Yeah. Maybe you thought you were part of some group, but suddenly you realized that maybe not. That was not the place for you. That made you feel depressed because you took it upon yourself that the guilt was yours, that you were, although that is not the case. So you need to see the truth, but maybe the truth will also come slowly. It will come in, maybe here you see the doves. There are many of them, and they're coming, one at a time. You'll know the truth. Yeah. And when you do, you will release a lot about what you really, really want to do. And you will find other groups to share with and to be a part of, surely. So it's so clear. And I think that this was for the best. Whatever this was, whatever group this was the best thing that ever happened, even though at the time it didn't feel like that. And it kind of hurt your feelings to feel separation. But it's for the greater good, because that group was not supposed to have your energy there. I think you have too much of a certain energy, too much of a certain specific quality to share. And that was not the right context for you to do it. Tell me more about this context. These were people who were hurting, people who were unwell. You know what I see? This is very specific, so I see someone who was even maybe targeted by some criminal activity. It could be corruption or violence even. So this was truly a shock. To be in contact with their energy for you was a shock. You're very sensitive and very, pure. Here, I don't see you as, participating in this at all. I see that you were caught off guard. You weren't expecting that at all. I don't see people with very good intentions here. So whatever this breakup was, it was the best thing ever for you. I'm so happy that you're over this, because it was really low, very low vibrational energy, very violent, and it's making me very uneasy and very like I can call the police, just call the police on them and get it over with, because it's not good. And if it's not something criminal or violent, it was certainly something that was destroying your being. It was tearing you to pieces. And you don't want to connect with that. You want to clearly let it go. So I think the lesson here also, and the advice, is to learn how to let go of what doesn't serve you, because maybe you think that you have to include everyone, or that you have to embrace all of existence and to be, you know, all encompassing and nurturing to everybody and accepting of every type of, you know, of way of being and every kind of person. And I think that now you see that it's not that you are it's not so much be selective or be like picky about, I'm sorry, about who you choose to be with, which group or which company or whatever. But it's more to know when to let go, when not to interfere at all, and not be involved, because I see that you have so much, you need to be involved, you need to share. And in order for you to be yourself and to be able to express that beautiful energy, that abundant energy, that, you know, purity, you need to find people who are able to receive that and who will treasure you. And I think that it won't come like very suddenly. It just will come bit by bit as you are understanding more also about this situation and slowly disconnecting with it and not identifying with it. Because if you identify too much with this experience, you will end up creating more distance between you and the people you really want to be by your side. So let's know more about this beautiful and powerful healing process. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. So I see that although it's gradual, it's starting really quickly. You'll get some information right away. It's not going to, you know, be like in the end of the month, or I think it's starting right away. Maybe it's even because of this reading. It could be because it's so fast. I think you will also get some help, either legal help or some type of specialist that will be of assistance to you, and it will be someone who will have like very short sentences and very short information that will, but because it's like bite-sized, it's the right fit for you now. So, and what about this next step in this process, in this healing process? Yeah. You will feel empowered, and you will feel like you can do exactly what you need to do and what you want to do. After feeling, you know, a lot of identification with some very heavy and low energy, this is going to be such a relief. Do we have some more information about how this healing? Okay. You will have all the persistence and all the fire, you know. You see here? The fire, the wheel is turning right at the center, at the core of his being, at the center of gravity. He's so, you know, stable in his own will. And then you have the fire, the Princess of Wands, and it almost looks like it's the same kind of shape and the same woman. and with the feline, and this looks like a lion, this looks like a tiger. It's very, very powerful. So you're so powerful, and you're going to feel so empowered that you'll have so much to give again. And you'll be very, very happy that this situation is finally resolved. You'll get your power back. This is certainly the theme for this month. You will no longer feel like you have to be subject to this group or this specific situation. It's so clear, you know, the before and after, and what you're really healing. It's very, very, I see like it's very clear. It's just like crisp, you know, like the winter cold air and the sun in winter, you know, just like crisp and bright and white after a lot of, you know, darkness. And it's not even yours. It's just something that you caught just because you were there. Because it's nothing that has to do with your own issues or with your own past or with your own baggage. It's somebody, I see like it's somebody else's baggage, and the only thing you need to do is to learn to let go of that, and not be so much and not be so involved with other people, because, you know, Pisces also have this tendency of not really knowing the boundaries between them and other people, because they're so spiritually connected to everything and to whatever is, you know, on the other side of the veil, and whatever is invisible and timeless. And I see that you are keeping all the good qualities. But I know that this is going to be hard for you, because first you are going to feel this exclusion, you know, this separation. You're going to feel that separation. But if you just stick to it and sit with it, you will see that it's not separation at all. You will understand. Trust that you have the strength to feel that. Let it flow through your being. If you need help, if you need, you know, some type of assistance with it, I would certainly, you know, get help to just go through the somatic experience of feeling. Because after you're done with that experience, you will see that it's gone. And you'll be completely, you know, in the clouds, finally free from this situation. It's not that, you know, that heavy if you know that it's not yours at all. It's just something that's stuck to you because you're so open and you're so empathic and you're so giving that you encompass this experience to yourself, and you forgot about your true self, about your true power, and what you really wanted to do in this situation, because it was so impossible for you to really share with these people, because they're just not on the same wavelength as you at all. So this was inevitable. And it's just that the universe is just trying to balance things, because this is so unfair. It's so blatantly unfair. it couldn't continue any longer. So if you realize that it's not yours and you just have to move on according to your own will, and to respect that and to embrace that and to stoke that fire, to make it brighter, make it shinier, even if you have like to do some self-care routine, something that really makes you center yourself in your own experience and feel your own identity, which is separate from others, especially and most importantly from people who are not good for you and who are not good for others, because I see that these people, they are corrupt. This is corrupt energy. This is, I almost, some people describe narcissistic people as not having any personality at all and as being empty to the point where they don't know themselves. It's almost like that. It can be that for some of you. It can be even like psychopathic, to the point of violence, to the point of criminal activity. But if not, just take, the psychological model and psychological example that you can apply in your life if it makes sense, of course. I know this reading will not resonate with all of you, but this is meant to help someone. So this is meant to empower you and to inspire you to move on from this. And be clear about your boundaries. You will not go through that feeling of exclusion for long. This is just something very transitory, something that's just like a test. It's just something that we all go through that. We all are human and we all have, the fear of abandonment, the fear of being alone and of being cast away and cast aside by, family, by society in general. It's the common fear. It's just something that is there like a survival mechanism, but it's just something that it's like an alarm bell that is ringing, and it's just a fly, that is inside the room that is triggering the alarm. So know that you will hear the alarm, you will feel the feelings, and you just have to let them flow, because then when they get out of the way, you will see the situation in a much more rational way. It can be some person that will help you out with this, being very clear and I think you need someone very blunt and very clear in this situation. Don't focus too much on your feelings, focus more on the rational. And know that you are being inspired and guided all the time. You are getting messages. You are getting these Holy Spirit, approaches to you. And you just have to understand them and understand them. And I think it's like understanding your feelings. So if you understand your feelings, it means you can look at them with a rational mind. And that separation between what you're feeling and what you know is going to make you feel you have the strength and the power and the natural ability to move away from this and to rekindle that fire. You see her with the candle so happy bringing food to friends and, yeah, inspiring and motivating other people to shine brighter and to be elevated. Wow, what a beautiful, inspiring reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and comment, please. I would love to know your stories. Yeah, I'm also available for personal readings now, and all the information is in the description box below. So thank you so much for this. I hope to see you very soon.